doesn't seem to be tightening up on its immigration. There was an interesting thing this morning, because we went to get the padron, which is it's a bit of paper that says you're on the electoral roll, basically. You've got to get it every 3 months. You can't buy a car without it. You can't register the kids at school with it. You can't get your medical card without it. But one of the things it says is if you're not a resident within 3 months, they will cancel your padron. Now, the interesting thing with that is, wait for it, to get your residencia, you either have to be working for somebody else or self-employed. Now, if you're self-employed, you need 3 months social security payments to apply for your residencia. So, in theory, your padron could expire and you're not being able to renew it because you're not a resident, and you can't be a resident until you've got the paperwork for your residencia by being there 3 months. Yet the padron says that you need to apply before the 3 months expires. These things are pretty common. This is why some of these things are local problems. What I mean is, here in Torrevieja it's an issue, but it may not be an issue in Madrid. But the odd thing is, somebody had an issue the other day on this. I was reading about it because they're both EU citizens, but he registered his no problem, but his wife was rejected. And I think it's because they brought in this rule, because the paperwork the letter I've got this morning was actually made available from the 11th of February, which is this month. So these new rules have only just happened. So something to be aware of, because it was a lot easier before. You just turned up with your NIE passport and whatever, and they just went, okay, fair enough, bang, off you go. Did I have any problems myself this morning? The answer's no. But see, renewals are a lot easier. Once you're already in the system, they just go, yeah, off you go. But it was just interesting reading that this morning, because I'm thinking a lot of people can't become resident until they've been here over 3 months, because the paperwork takes over 3 months to generate. Because you need the social security payments, you need to show that you're paying taxes, etc. You can only do that once you've been here a while. So it's sort of contradictory. But it does explain when a friend went recently, when they said, oh, you can't have it, you've got to have your residencia first. But you can't get your residencia without the padron, because the padron's actually needed for the residencia. I forgot to mention that as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Yeah.